So the purpose of this video is to see whether an average guy like me can use one of these mainstream survival guides to set up an emergency waterproof shelter. Now, it's about to rain, so I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna pick out the one that's most relevant for me. Also, I'm going to assume that you all have the materials necessary that this guide includes, like cordage, an emergency blanket, and access to some sort of a blade. I think I'll go with this one. It's called the sheet shelter. Hopefully that comes out. All right, let's get started. All right, so here's the part where the mainstream survival guides assume that you have the materials necessary to create those emergency shelters. So here I have, just nylon string, basic nylon string, and we're gonna tie it across from this tree across to those trees over there. I never try the saw blade much. I guess we should give it a little try for a notch. See how that works. Oh yeah, look at that thing just cut right through. Notched out, and then I have it running across to those other trees over there. All right, so we have our string up, ready to put up our tarp. But before we do that, let's come down here and let's go get some more branches to lay across to get us up off the ground. You want to stay off the ground as much as possible. The ground will literally suck the heat right out of you. Wedging out shapes, kind of like you would use a hatchet. It's a little bit less wear and tear on your blade. You never want to go into the grain. You always want to go down at an angle. And then after that, you can use gravity to help you out to finish the job. Just like beaver, kind of. There we go. We should finish it off by just twisting it like so. All right, now we just need to trim these. All right, so I decided to switch gears since the rain started to come down. And I'm gonna hurry up and take out my survival blanket, which will be the roof. What I'm doing is I'm cutting some rope. And then I'm gonna find a rock, put it inside here, ball it up, and tie around the rock because you don't want to puncture through this flimsy foil material. All right, so I'm gonna use this to make a couple of anchors for the tarp. Oh yeah, look at this. That's pretty gnarly. Yummy. I think I'm gonna leave this termite infested anchor alone. Here's anchor number 2. Again, nothing fancy. Just need to get it to a point so that it goes into the ground easier. So this is what I was talking about earlier, taking a piece of rock and balling it up into the corner, giving it a little twist. So there you go. I'm tying right below the rock and I'm doing some really simple basic knots. And then from there, anchor each one to my anchors. And now I'm out and about to try and find some bedding material. The bedding material is more than about comfort, it's about insulation. I laid down a few saplings to get myself up off the ground, but that's still not enough. I'm still gonna need something to help hold in the heat. So this is what it looks like inside. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a tight fit. So my conclusion is it possible to use a mainstream survival guide to get out of the rain? Yes, it's possible. Is it practical for the average Joe? No, not at all. An emergency blanket is just not built to be a tarp. It's a really tight fit, There is absolutely no room. And as for the bedding, I mean, I pretty much just gave up on it because I saw before this was finished that this was just not going to work. So yeah, this just goes to show you that mainstream survival guides can get you killed. Be smart, come out here prepared with a tarp or a tent. And in that case, it's not surviving, it's camping, right? Surviving is not comfortable. So my overall conclusion is that it's possible to build the things that are in these survival guides, but it's not practical, especially not under the constraints of an emergency situation where you're rushing, you know, you're getting wet, drenched, and hypothermia is right around the corner. This thing took too long and it's barely functional. So there you have it. My conclusion is possible, not practical. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See ya!